Auburn has a new commit in the front court. Filip Jovic, the 20-year-old who was born in Serbia, has played two professional seasons in the FIBA EuroLeague with KK Megabasket, which is a Serbia-based club. In 27 games this past season, the 6'9" Jovic averaged 12 points, 4 rebounds, shooting 57% from the floor. Not really a guy who stretches the floor much, but very efficient inside the arc, can rebound as well, and also KK Megabasket, which is a very good team in the Euro League. He was a really big contributor as a 20-year-old for that. Will now fill a roster spot for the Auburn Tigers, and I believe that I want to say this is the last roster spot, I think, for Auburn. If not, it's the final front court spot kind of going into this next season. This commitment kind of came from out of nowhere, but Filip Jovic is a very talented player, very talented prospect that now rounds out the front court for Auburn in a string of days where it's been good news for Auburn coming up here. Dion, what do you think about this ad and Jovic coming over and playing for Auburn this year?
Is he Nicola's brother?
I am assuming he is, but I don't know.
I was assuming he was too. I'm glad you assumed first, though, just in case he isn't.
Even if he isn't, I'm just gonna assume he is.
I think he is too. To be honest, when you Google Philip Jovic's brother, Nicola pops up for what it's worth, but it doesn't confirm or deny anything. Um, I think he's raw. I think he's extremely raw. Like I don't think he's going to contribute on Auburn this year, but I do believe he has a lot of potential. He's a 6'9" forward. He struggled to shoot the ball in the EuroLeague. Now, granted, EuroLeague much tighter defensively. We'll see like some of the looser like style of defense, I guess you could say, that's played in the American game contributes to him being able to score a little bit more from the 3 point line. I think he creates for himself inside the arc phenomenally, hustles on the defensive end. Um, Not the most naturally gifted athlete, so we'll see how that transfers over as well. Um, but the thing about all these international prospects that like we could say on a loop is IQ and understanding of the game. They're going to process the game at a higher level than any 18, 19, 20, even 21-year old. Um, College player will just from playing professional basketball for so long. Because I mean, like you said, he has 2 seasons playing professional basketball, but in Europe they come up within the professional system too, within the academies. So they've been around pro ball players for a while. So I think he's a guy that's going to be high IQ, high upside for Bruce Pearl, and somehow Bruce Pearl is going to get 4 years out of a 20-year-old freshman.
Yeah, and look, he's a guy that you say he's 20 years old and has played professionally 2 seasons and has been productive in those 2 seasons, right? Uh, Auburn had a lot of front court spots to fill. Cardwell's gone, Janai Broom's gone, Cheney Johnson's gone. They had a lot of spots to fill there, and they got Keyshawn Hall. He's more of a 3-4 to me. They got Keyshawn Murphy, who is also a forward, and they got a JUCO center as well. I think Jovic is a really good ad in the front court that I think is going to be productive. And for what it's worth, someone that I kind of just speak with on a daily basis, trying to get a feel, who knows these international prospects, mentioned to me that if he was in this freshman class, right, he would be like easily a top 10 big in the class. So for them to be able to add a guy like this who has professional experience, um, I think to a front court that needed it, I think it's a really good late ad for Bruce Pro, who was able to kind of work in the dark on this one.
A 6'9" forward that shot 25% from three would be top 10.
Listen, I said high school. All right. I said high school. Okay. So you never really know. It's a little bit different, but yeah, we'll kind of see how that plays out. But I think that the experience, and like you said, I'm not even sure if he is, will he be a freshman? I don't even know like what he'll be considered, but like if he is,
I don't
that's
understand
crazy.
how I don't understand how any of that stuff works.
Yeah, me either. So we're not going to even try to understand it. But congrats to Auburn. Really good late ad. I think Jovic is going to be a productive player off the bench for Auburn this season.